How do you prevent a worker from being smacked by a bulldozer or a worker inhaling large amounts of toxic chemicals? You perform a risk assessment. In today's video, we're unraveling 5 steps you need to perform a thorough risk assessment. Let's get started. A risk assessment is aimed to make sure that everyone in the workplace does not get hurt or become ill. As an employer, you should conduct risk assessments to determine what the risks are in your workplace. As a worker, you can participate in risk assessments which can help aid you in identifying hazards. Alright, enough chit chat. What are the steps? Step 1. Identify the hazards. Look around the workplace and think about what has the potential to cause harm. Think about physical, health, biological, and ergonomic hazards. Also, consider the types of people performing tasks where you identified hazards. Are some workers more at risk than others? Step 2. Assess the risks. Once the hazards have been identified, decide how likely it is that someone could be harmed and how serious it can be. Some key decision factors include who might be harmed and how, what actions are already in place to control the risks, what further action is needed to control the risks, who needs to carry out the action, and when the action is needed by. Step 3. Control the risks. Look at what you're already doing and the controls that are already in place. Ask yourself questions like, can I get rid of the hazard altogether? If I can't, how can I control the risks to reduce injuries? If further controls are needed, consider redesigning the job, replacing materials, machinery, or processes, organizing the work to reduce exposures, identifying and implementing practical measures needed to work safely, and providing safety equipment like personal protective equipment and ensuring workers wear it. Step 4. Record your findings. If you have 5 or more employees, you are required to record significant findings, including the hazards, who may be harmed and how, and what you are doing to control the hazards. When you record your findings, be sure to include any evidence you've taken into account, everyone who can be affected, and their risk level of the hazards. You should also include measures that are already in place to control the hazards and any additional measures needed. The records must also include any further action you need to do and the date of when you intend to implement these actions. Step 5. Review the controls. Once you implement controls, you need to review them to ensure they're working. You also need to review them if they may no longer be effective or there are changes in the workplace that may lead to new risks. Also, review controls if workers have reported issues or problems such as accidents or near misses. Always update your risk assessment record when changes have been made. Alright, that's a wrap. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insight that you can take to help make the workplace safer. I'm Brooklyn with JJ Safety. Thanks for watching.
For more information, visit us online at jjsafetyllc.com or call us at 866-627-3850.